What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. So over the weekend, I went to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. It was my first ever time going to Nationals. My first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! National deck profile going to be on the channel here. I'm going to talk about my my experience as well, what I thought was really cool, and everything. So I'll show you guys the deck profile in a little bit. First off, I want to say I really did enjoy the event with all the side events going on. You get to make tokens. They have a token generator and it's all free. I made some with my family, made some with friends, and like right here you can see you got one with Carla. My mom and stepdad win as well, and then my friends right there with John and Eric, and then it was just an awesome event. I had such a great time. Now for the deck profile, it's gonna be okay. If you go, you got an entry dice, the Millennium item entry dice, and they're really cool. The one that I opened up when I first entered was this pink one, the Pegasus Millennium Eye, and then I saw the teal one, or this like bluish green one, and it's like my favorite color. So I had to get this one. I actually ended up trading John his dice with the Bakuras, his necklace. So yeah, there's like 7 of these dice. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Puzzle one was the black dice, and obviously it was incredibly rare. They also had a set of gold ones. Then we get the World Qualifier sleeves, or the World Championship Qualifier sleeves. And then the mat, the entry mat, actually sold at the event because it's very similar to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day Mech Knight mat, and I already have that one, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get rid of it. These tokens were from side events, but I'm gonna get to the deck profile and then talk about it. So we played Trickstar Skystriker. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The main event, which was what I was like really there for, I didn't really, since it was my first in Nationals, I didn't know what to expect. But I did really bad in the main event. I played 3 Trickstar Candina, 3 Lycris. I don't need to explain this stuff. My original deck profile pretty much has all the explanation. 1 Lilybell, triple Droll and Lockbird just for shutting down the best hand trap, and then 3 of the I was gonna say Droll and Lockbird again. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. So those are the hand traps I played. I also did play 2 Impermanents, count that as a hand trap. So 6. We'll go with we played 8 hand traps. And then we played, obviously, the standard Trickstar stuff. There was a deck called, Trickstar Skystriker deck with Mech Knights in it that I was totally unaware of. I should have like kept up with like the events going on, because like I kind of like just shut off from competitive stuff, and I set my deck list like the week before the event, and I was just like, you know what, I'll go and play. So I probably should have paid more attention, because there was a Trickstar Mech Knight deck that was going around, and I had a tough time dealing with that. I actually ended up going 0-2 in the main event. And then I ended up dropping because I wanted to just go inside events. You see this Jaden Yuki mat here. I saw this mat when I was pre-registering. It was for the side events that were going on, because they'll continually run throughout the event. I'm like, you know what? If I don't do well in the event, I'm gonna try and win this mat. And I joined into 5. No, it was more than that. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 side events. And for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, you got a token, and they were handing out the Jaden Yuki tokens. So I got 3 of those for that one, and I traded for, they're over here. So I got 3 of the Jaden Yuki tokens. I was looking for so long, and I got 4 of them, and I traded for 1. And then that was just for entry. And then if you win, you get to choose the Mech Knight Yu-Gi-Oh! Day mat or this Jaden Yuki one. And the Jaden Yuki one's like a crazy ton. And then I also picked up this Rainbow Dragon Ghost Star one first edition. That's insane. So yeah, I win the side events, won 2 side events, and I got this mat, and it's like 150 bucks. It's crazy. So I kept one, sold the other one. It was just a good time with the side events. Like the side events, keep in mind, even though like you're out of the main tournament, I played 3 terraforming. There's still very good players over there, because like basically anyone at the event, majority of the players got their invite for the thing, and obviously if they're going to Yu-Gi event, majority of the time they're going to be really good. So side events still had a lot of good players, and this was the deck that won me some side events, which is awesome. I did the Battle City tournament, and that's where you saw that Ojama token. You just had to get top 4 at that, then you get a token, and then the winner would get like a nice Battle City Ojama mat. But I didn't have that. So then I played the drones. Obviously that's like one of the best Skystriker cards. Skystriker Mobilize Engage. Played 3 of those, and then I played 1 Afterburner that destroys the monster, and then if you have 3 more spells in your graveyard, it destroys a spell or trap. And then this card just came in clutch. The Mecha Widow Anchor is so good, but also Afterburners came in clutch too, because I played a few Pendulum Magicians that were running the Jackal that negates monster effects, and I had no out to it unless I drew this or Raigeki. So very good, pretty standard for the Skystriker lineup. Also 3 Scapegoats. Honestly, I didn't make as many Scapegoat tokens as I would have liked the tournament. I didn't see it a whole lot. 2 Pot of Desires. If you're wondering where my matchups were for the main event, it was Skystriker, Mech Knight, and Trickstar. A combination of those 3 in one deck. I was like looking around, and like the opponent across from me the two people next to me and the next people after that were all playing Trickstar Skystriker Mech Knights. I was like, what the heck? What did I miss? So yeah, I couldn't get over his Mech Knight stuff, and I got destroyed game 1 in the main event. And then I was like, okay. And then I played Lost World Dinos, and I got bodied by Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Just book-a-mooned all my stuff, attacked for like an insane amount of damage. I couldn't come back from it. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go play some side events. And I played the side events, and I had a good time. So played one share ride. I didn't know what else to put in here. Now looking back, I'd probably throw the Mech Knights in here if I knew about it, because I had some extra space at the end. Raigeki, really loved having that in the main deck. Reincarnation, didn't actually Droll Unlock, or Reincarnation Droll Unlock, where they don't get to draw their hand. Didn't actually, I only did that maybe once or twice throughout all my matches. 2 Infinite Impermanence. I had a third, but I wanted to play this card instead, which is Twin Twist or Heavy Storm Duster, just in case, for a lot of decks that were running. Like if I went first, this was pretty good. If I saw it, like I said, the changes I would make to the deck would throw the Mech Knights in here probably. That's like where a lot of people were either doing just two of the blue guys and 2 of the purple Nightfall. And then some guys were doing 2 purple Nightfall, 2 blue guys, and then 1 of the Indigo Eclipse. It really just depends. But yeah, that's mainly the main deck. I like this deck because like it's very consistent, and it can do a lot of things going first, and it can do a lot of things going second too, as long as you don't get like extra linked by Goki. Sorry if I'm using terms you guys don't know, but that was the main deck profile. It won me 2 of these mats, which I was just incredibly happy about, and then I traded for some other of these dice. That's how I got them. But so 2 winner of side events, which is okay, out of 5, but then 0-2 in the main tournament. So it is what it is. We played 1 Shizuku for the extra deck. We played 2 Kagari. A lot of times I found myself making Shizuku first, like even though I wouldn't go to the end phase with it, to go into this so I could add like if I had 3 spells engrave for the engage, so I could do a engage search and draw twice in the same turn. That was pretty good. 1 Link Spider, Trickstar Bloom. The reason why I play this because there's a just because one of my friends told me to. His name's Mason. He won a lot of games with it, but I feel like I could have put something else in here. Trickstar Bloom, if you don't know what it is, basically you make it with Lilybell, and it's an arrow that points down so you can co-link stuff with it. And then you can make your opponent draw a card, and then it has another thing where for a Trickstar monster you control is like destroy something, you can inflict damage. But the one that, how he was winning and why I put it in there was because like you make this, say you're in time and you're in your main phase, you make this with Lilybell, you can search it off Candy in a light stage, whatever, and then you get a Lycris onto the field, and then you make, or basically get a Lycris on the field, make this, make them draw a card, and then Lycris will burn them, and then you can end your main phase, and then they'll be lower in life. Because with the 2 time rules, it was really stupid. But that's one way to win in the main phase. We got Link Karibo, Space Insulator, just 2 monsters, and it's an arrow that points down. Just 2 generic monsters, that's why it's good. Link Karibo, I think it's getting a reprint now, so be on the lookout for that. Nightmare Phoenix, awesome. Nightmare Cerberus, some people don't run this card. I had to get over those Mech Knights. Like, I'm like, okay, I didn't know I was going to be facing Mech Knights in the first place, but Cerberus actually helped out with them. But I just threw it in there because, like, I was kind of actually scared of some big pendulum monsters and dinos, but it came in clutch for some of the Mech Knights, because I would play those a lot in the side events too. Then we got Ningirsu, the World Chess Word. Never made this. It was in there maybe to like non-targeting removal, but I probably would cut him. I never made him. Topologic Shizbania won me my finals to win my second one of this mat. It was in time. The dude was playing Trickstar Skystriker, the Mech Knight version, and the judge was sitting right next to us, and there was like a minute left, and we were siding, and she basically said, "Hurry up, you guys are not getting like a 3." So basically, she said we couldn't side for super long and pile shuffle. So we just went into game 3. He summoned Lycris and passed. So I would go to draw phase, and then we go to standby phase, and I drew a Widow Anchor. So I took 200 from the Lycris, and I Widow Anchored his Lycris in the standby phase, and then he reincarnation me. But I drew my hand, but I didn't get burned because it resolved already. And then we went to main phase. Immediately, once at main phase, time is called in the round. So I'm down 200. It was just crazy. So I had to, and then he banished a Lilybell out of my hand, so I couldn't do that Trickstar Bloom play. So I just went into the Topologic Trisbania, or I somehow had to make it, and I made it, and I special summoned the token. He had 1 card set. Burned him for 500. It felt so good, dude. Oh my gosh. So I thought it was done once I saw my Lilybell was burned, because that's normally how you get 2 monsters easily on the field. But I actually had to make Space Insulator. I just had a lot of search cards. It was pretty crazy. So I ended up winning that match, burning him with this effect for 500. So, and I did that quite a few times. Like versus Altergeist is pretty solid. It's nasty, man. I definitely think you should play this. The Soul Day was for a Cherries target. I cherried the Goki players a few times. They basically make a suboptimal board and you can beat them. Borreload, just there because you kind of have to have it. Unicorn, just nice for shuffling stuff back into the deck. Topologic Bomber Dragon, very nasty card as well. You can banish Reincarnation, special summon a thing to the zoneless, points to blow up their monster. Just disrupts their plays a lot, but it is very vulnerable to like afterburners and everything. So things I would change in the main deck or extra deck: Trickstar Bloom. And then maybe I would honestly take out Bomber Dragon. I don't know. It really depends. I feel like I didn't really miss anything though. That's the thing. So probably keep Bomber in there. Just take out Trickstar Bloom for something, and then the Ningirsu. So other than that, I was pretty happy with the deck like performance through like the side events. Then we played side 3 Twin Twister. Probably wouldn't play these as Cherries. I mean, I do like it, but yeah, I'm indifferent about it. I like it versus Goki, and that's about it. Maybe even Pendulum, because if I hit their Electromite, because Electromite is right here for a Cherries target that you side in. If you don't know what Cherries does, you discard, just banish your hand. My extra Shired Ride, I didn't play 3. I just played 2. Mind Crush, I never really saw it, but it was good for like if they went into battle phase. If you're going first, you side this in, and you thought they'd evenly matched. It's good versus Trickstar Skystrikers. It's good getting problematic cards out of their hand. The Evenlies, just crazy card. A lot of times you can bluff if you have Evenly. If you go into like you're playing Trickstar, you know they search Reincarnation and set it. I just go, say your hand's trash going into, you just say, all right, I'm gonna go battle phase. They're gonna obviously probably blind Reincarnation you because they don't want to lose their field. Even if you don't have an evenly match, you can do that because you don't have much to lose if your hand's really bad. So then you get a whole new hand, or any of the potential to maybe draw into a evenly match. So it's like bluff. That happened to me too, where the guy was bluffing and I Reincarnation, but you kind of like have to assume that they have it. Even if they don't, you don't really. It doesn't really matter. Honest, just because I knew there was gonna be a lot of Skystriker Trickstar dudes, and it did come up a lot. But I probably wouldn't. I'll probably cut this, honestly. Like, get it? Honestly, it's not the greatest. I'll probably cut that. I guess I'll keep Cherries in here. Other things I would maybe put in here. I don't know, man. I like the side deck a lot. I actually like Cherries. I'm probably gonna keep Cherries in there too. Maybe probably put in Sphere Mode. Just try and fit 2 or 3 Sphere Modes in the side, because getting extra link, you can't do anything versus Goki, and it would have to have been that. But that's the deck profile. I had a great time. Sorry if it's really long. I just wanted to discuss my first ever nationals. My goal, I guess, is I just want to get that black Yugi dice. I don't really mind if I collect the set or not. I just want to get the Millennium Puzzle because I got my first one, my first choice with the first dice that I like. But Millennium Puzzle will be cool. But other than that, guys, nationals was crazy. I didn't think, like, this was my first one. I didn't really know what to expect. It was crazy busy. I didn't think side events ran as much as they did, so that was awesome. I had a fun time doing that, buying and selling some stuff, trading a lot of things, and it was just overall a good time. And I got to see a lot of Texas and everything, so I enjoyed it. Saw the Dallas Cowboys Stadium too. Crazy, that stadium's crazy, man. But let me know what you guys think of the deck profile. If you went to nationals, how did you do? Other than that, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more awesome videos. I'll see you guys later.